Welcome to another exciting episode of Howard's Opinion. As we dive into the world of sports, there's one team that's been making waves lately, the Pittsburgh Steelers. With their eyes set on a successful 2026 season, Steelers fans are eager to see if their team can live up to the hype. One key factor that could contribute to their success is the performance of Aaron Rodgers, who is looking to make his final season one to remember. If he can find his groove and lead the team with precision and efficiency, the Steelers might just have a shot at making some noise in the league. And let's not forget about DK Metcalf, the newest addition to the team, who's expected to be a game-changer on the field. But it's not just about individual players. The Steelers' secondary is also looking to make a statement this season. With talented players like Jalen Ramsey and others, they're poised to bring the heat and force quarterbacks into making costly mistakes. And if Nick Herbig can live up to his expectations, the Steelers might just have a defensive lineup that's unstoppable. As we explore these storylines and more, one thing is clear: the 2026 season is shaping up to be an exciting one for Steelers fans. Will they be able to set off fireworks and make a deep playoff run? Only time will tell. But one thing is for sure: we'll be keeping a close eye on their progress. We'll be right back with more fascinating sports news on Howard's Opinion. Welcome back to Howard's Opinion. We're diving into the world of track and field today, folks, as we take a closer look at the Prefontaine Classic. This prestigious event has been a staple in Eugene, Oregon for over 45 years, drawing in the crème de la crème of athletes from around the globe. Named after the legendary Steve Prefontaine, this meet is steeped in history and has become a founding stop on the Diamond League circuit. Now, I know some of you might be thinking, Howard, what's the big deal about track and field? Well, let me tell you, this sport requires dedication, perseverance, and a whole lot of hard work. These athletes are pushing their bodies to the limit, testing their speed, strength, and endurance in events that demand nothing but the best. We're talking world-class talent here, folks, and I'm not just talking about the athletes. The coaches, the trainers, the entire support team, they all play a crucial role in helping these individuals achieve their goals. The event schedule is packed with thrilling competitions, from the 100-meter mixed community wheelchair to the men's Bowerman Mile. And let's not forget the women's 1,500 meters, which is always a fan favorite. With Peacock and NBC/SN providing live coverage, you won't want to miss a single moment of the action. As we take a closer look at the world of track and field, it's clear that this sport is about more than just winning or losing. It's about the journey, the struggles, and the triumphs. It's about pushing oneself to new heights and inspiring others to do the same. So whether you're a die-hard fan of track and field or just looking for some exciting sports action, the Prefontaine Classic has got you covered. Speaking of humble thoughts, welcome back to the show, folks. As we close out today's episode of Howard's Opinion, I want to dive into a topic that has been on my mind lately: the Jacksonville Jaguars' chances at making a deep playoff run this season. Now, I know some of you might be thinking, Howard, what makes you think they've got what it takes? Well, let me tell you, with a defensive coordinator like Anthony Campanile at the helm, and a potential signing like Bobby Wagner, this team could very well become a force to be reckoned with in the NFL. As I was reading through some recent articles, I came across an interesting piece about the Jaguars' training camp battles, specifically at the defensive tackle position. It seems that veteran Matt Dickerson is the presumed favorite to earn the 5th spot on the roster, but there are some younger players like T.J. Bollers, Jalen Hunter, and Kiwi Rose who could potentially showcase their upside and snag that final spot. Now, I'm not one to count out experience, folks. Dickerson has been around the block a few times, and he's proven himself in Campanile's defense. But, at the same time, you can't deny the potential of these younger players. Perhaps with some solid coaching and a bit of luck, they could become integral parts of this team. But I digress. The real question on my mind is whether or not the Jaguars will pull the trigger on signing Bobby Wagner. As I mentioned earlier, he's a future Hall of Famer who checks every box for a Super Bowl caliber team like the Jaguars. He's productive, consistent, durable, and could be had on a one-year deal that won't break the bank. In my humble opinion, it's a no-brainer. Wagner is the kind of player who can put this team over the top, and with Campanile coaching him up, I have no doubt he'll reach new heights. So, to all you Jaguars fans out there, keep your fingers crossed that the front office makes the right call. That's all for today's Howard's Opinion. Remember to like, share, and subscribe, and until next time, keep your head in the game.